Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. As you can probably tell from the lighting, it's evening here in the UK, and that can mean only one thing: a good old-fashioned evening skincare routine. But this is the winter edition. Now, you'll see a lot of content creators in the skincare space saying you have to completely transform your skincare routine as you transition from summer through to winter. This honestly isn't and has never been the case. You can just make a couple of strategic switches and you can get some next level winter skincare results without having to spend a whole lot of your hard-earned coin. And I want to demonstrate that in today's video. I'm going to share with you, by going through my evening skincare routine, how I just change things around to get some extra hydration and calm and soothe the winter skin. Sit back, relax, let's talk my winter skincare routine. Now, in this video, we are keeping it super chill, super chatty. I'm going to try and do zero cuts in this video so we can just see those products interacting in real time with my skin. I'll share with you some hints, tips and hacks for how to get the best out of each and every product, but I would love to know, what are like your winter skin saviors, those products that you're never without? Sound off in the comments section below and let me know. If you're enjoying this style of content and you want to see more full-length skincare routines, I'm happy to do that. Just let me know by giving the video a thumbs up and a like. This honestly does support me as a content creator so much, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, as we go throughout this video, I'm going to try and leave images of as many products as possible here on the screen. Hopefully that'll help you if you didn't quite catch the name or anything, but I have also linked all the products in the description box below. So if you're looking at the price point where you live, you want to just read some reviews, check out the ingredients in more detail, those links are there for your convenience. I'm going to start by saying I think the number one tip from transitioning your routine from summer through to winter is swap out your cleanser. You don't need to reach for something super bougie or luxury, but I'd say if you're using a gel cleanser in summer, swap to a cream cleanser in winter. It'll just give your skin that extra hydration I think it needs as the weather turns colder, and also calm and soothe any irritation. I have a couple that I'm using this winter. So first up, this is the Mad About Skin Gentle Jelly Cleanser. So this is from my own skincare routine, and whilst this can be used year-round, I think it comes into its own in those cooler winter months. The reason I say this is beautifully creamy and hydrating. It's also got some ingredients that are going to calm and soothe any irritation. I think, you know, as that cooler weather comes in, most of us will report an increase in skin sensitivity and dryness. Those are the two things we're trying to tackle, and this can definitely set your routine up for success. If you use the wrong cleanser in winter, you know, something that's stripping and drying, you'll often find that the rest of your skincare has to fight against, you know, to reinvigorate the skin and get that hydration back in before it can actually do any benefit. And so set your routine up for success and go for a really nice cream-based cleanser or oil-based if that's your preference. And I think that will definitely be one switch that your skin will love. So you get a lot of product here, and I've tried to keep the price as affordable as possible, but you guys know I'm always here to help you cut the cost of your skincare. So for just 1 week only from the launch of this video, there's actually 33% off this product on the website. You don't need to use any specific code or anything like that. It's all there. Just check out and you'll see that 33% off. Just my way of saying, give it a try, because I think your skin will love a swap out of a cream to a cream cleanser from a gel one. Definitely one of the cheapest and easiest ways of like elevating your winter routine. Of course, you don't have to just shop my product. There are other cream and oil-based cleansers on the market. And another favourite of mine is this. This is the Harborist Balm to Gel Cleanser. Now, I think this is a great option if your skin is super sensitive. This has very few ingredients, but it's hyper effective. It's also been tested on so many different skins with different levels of skin sensitivity. So if you worry about reaching for just about any cleanser because you think it's just going to irritate and strip my skin, this could be your like savior and winter holy grail. It is a little bit more expensive than that Mad About Skin one, but I definitely think this fits a niche in the market for people that are looking for a high performance cleanser that's also amazing on super sensitive skin, and I love it. It goes on as a beautiful gel, turns into this rich oil, and then when you emulsify it with lukewarm water, disappears like that. Such holy grail. And you know what, I tend to mix these two up a little bit, you know, keep it fresh, keep it different, but both work really well in those cooler winter months. Now, on to the actual application of the skincare proper, and I'm just going to go in with a quick toner. This one, I'm actually using the Revectin toner, which I can't show you the packaging of, because honestly, I took it on holiday and it is wrecked. But there's an image of it there. I actually really enjoy this one. It's calming, it's soothing, and it does just a little extra hydration to the skin. I just tend to wipe it around with a cotton round. You can absolutely just apply this to your fingertips and apply it straight to the skin. That's a great way. But for me, I just find this easy when I'm filming to apply it on a cotton round. So yeah, just add a little hydration there and it will just keep the skin super fresh. So after that, whilst the skin is still damp, I would always recommend you go in with the next steps. You know, apply your serums onto damp skin. They'll just absorb better and you'll get better results in terms of hydration. And I'm going to go in with a copper peptide. Now, copper peptides are amazing for anti-aging because they boost the levels of collagen and elastin production, but they're also antioxidant. They're also anti-inflammatory. So if you notice in winter that your skin becomes a little bit more inflammation prone, a little more redness prone, then a copper peptide will really help with that. The two that I always go to, this is the NIOD copper amino isolate lipid, and this is the ordinary copper peptides. Both are amazing. I think the NIOD is like next level, but I'm actually going to use the ordinary because this is far cheaper. And I think, you know what, the cost of living is quite high at the moment, so if we can go for cheaper options, why not? And this one does deliver. Look at that gorgeous blue colour. I tend to put 3 drops on to cover the whole face, and I think that's enough. Some people might like to use a little more, but I find this gives you the results you want without wasting any product. So I'll just work this into my damp skin, and I know I'm going to get so many questions with people saying, can you use copper peptides with other active ingredients? Can you use it with retinoids and things? Yes, you can. I'm going to talk through that as we go through the video. But yeah, your copper peptides usually go early on in your skincare routine. And again, just dial up that hydration, calm and soothe, but give you that collagen boosting benefit. My skin already feels plumper and more hydrated from applying just that one serum. And that one from The Ordinary, it's one of the cheapest around, which I love. Now, as that just gets to work, and I usually let my copper peptides sink in for about a minute and a half before I then go in with other products. I'm going to do a little eye care. So this is the Ordinary multi-peptide lash and brow serum, which I've been using consistently for probably 18 months now and got some great results. I just flick this through the brow. I'm not particularly precise. On a morning and an evening, I definitely find that it helps increase the density, the volume of the brows, and they're just a little bit easier to tame. Yes, this just works really, really well. And if you're using a really expensive lash and brow serum, I'd say switch to this. This is completely optional. You don't need to use this if you don't want. I do because it's part of the habit that I've got into, and I definitely think it works at the margins. So a great option, but like I say, totally optional. And then an eye cream. I know a lot of people, when I talk about eye creams, people just go, oh, you don't need an eye cream. Eye cream's a waste of money. Most eye creams out there are rubbish and they are a waste of money. However, if you choose a really well formulated one with a specific benefit in mind, it can definitely pay dividends. This is the OcuWake eye cream by Face Theory, which is great if you get melia, those little bumps under the eye, the little white bumps under the eye. If you're prone to those, use this on an evening, and honestly, it'll just help eradicate the ones you have and prevent them reoccurring. It's got a very gentle exfoliator in here, which helps, and also over time, it will help minimize any discoloration that you have in the under eye area and give some great anti-aging benefit too. My eyes are pretty puffy at the moment. I have a lot of discoloration due to allergies, so this definitely is helping. But you know, winter allergy season is a thing, so if that's you, I think this could actually work a lot. Don't put too much on. I find a little goes a long way. But yeah, if anyone tells you that eye creams are garbage and nonsense, tell them, not if you choose correctly. That one's great, and I'll leave a link to a video documenting some of my other favourite eye creams up there if you did want to just explore that market a little bit more. So that's all in, patted in gently to the under eye, and I can already feel it kind of getting to work. So now I'm going to go in and apply my holy grail combination, tranexamic acid and azelaic acid. And if you want to know why you should use these two together, I did a whole video on this. I love it that much, which I'll link up there. Again, check that out. But I love tranexamic acid and azelaic acid together because these two are like potent pigment correctors in their own right. Together, holy grail. And I always like to think in winter, we might not be going out as much, we might not have as much hyperpigmentation, there's not as much sun around, but I always think, you know, you still want to invest in good quality skincare options to target things that we might then be able to benefit from in summer. If you can keep your hyperpigmentation in check, really get on top of it and treat it in winter, it's going to set us up for success for summer, which is how I see it. Now, these two are great options. This is the A-Pad by Geek and Gorgeous. This is the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. Both of these are actually derivatives. Tranexamic acid derivative, and this is an azelaic acid derivative, but both quite potent. And the reason I'm using derivatives in this evening routine is I do have some other, higher potency actives, and I just find that these two work well universally. On a morning, I tend to go through pure form azelaic acid and a pure form tranexamic acid, but that's not necessary. You can use either or. You don't need 1,000,001 products. I'm lucky to have these, and that's why I'm happy to share these options with you. But I always, say with skincare, use what works for you. Don't feel like you have to buy everything. Keep your budget in mind, and of course, minimize any waste of products. But these are my evening saviors. Apply them in whatever order you want, it really doesn't matter. You could even technically mix them. I don't, I layer them, which I think is the correct way, but you can use them any way you want. This discoloration correcting serum from Good Molecules is, I think, about £8. It's so affordable, and it's got that tranexamic acid derivative, but it's also got some other pigment correctors. So if, as we exit summer, you might feel that your skin has a little extra hyperpigmentation, the dark spots and discoloration is there. This is a great time to treat all of that, and that product will definitely, for an affordable price, get on top of it. I then go on with the A-Pad by Geek and Gorgeous, which I absolutely adore. Check out that video I linked earlier for other azelaic acid recommendations, but this one is just so good on the skin, particularly on an evening. And the reason I like this one is I'm very acne prone, even into, I'm approaching 40 now, people, we say that very quietly, approaching 40, and I do definitely get acne, adult acne and breakouts still. This is just part of my makeup, and I've learned to live with that, but there's certain things you can do to control it. And using that azelaic acid derivative over time will decrease the amount of acne causing bacteria on the skin, so definitely has a benefit if you're particularly oily and acne prone. If you're not, some of the other azelaic acids in their true form might be better for you. Just, like I say, watch that video and work out which is right for you. But for these, my evening routine, it just feels right, and it works so well. Now, I'm going to come on to a calming and a soothing serum. So we talked about things that you might experience in winter, definitely increase in irritation, increase in redness, increase in dehydration in the skin. And this is often caused by, environmental factors around us, changing weather, the fact often we'll have heating on, which can dry the skin in a way that we don't during summer. All these things, conspire against us and our skin. So I think the one extra product I would incorporate into my winter skincare routine is a really effective calming and soothing serum. You might already have one that you have in summer, in which case carry it forward, keep using it. But if you don't, the two that I recommend are both from The Ordinary. So this is The Ordinary Soothing and Barrier Support Serum, and this is The Ordinary Aloe 2% plus NAG. Now, this is best for redness prone skin, so if you have a very redness prone complexion, this calming and soothing serum will work really well to rein that in, dial it back. If you have a lot of hyperpigmentation and that's your number one skin concern, the Aloe plus NAG will at the margins just improve the results that you're going to get from that tranexamic acid and azelaic acid. So I'd say choose the one based on what your skin needs. Today I'm actually going to go in with The Ordinary Soothing and Barrier Support because I find that my skin is a little bit more redness prone in winter, which is absolutely fine. It happens to all of us, but this can just cancel that out. Now, if you look at the colour, this will just calm and soothe. And what I love about this is it's beautifully hydrating too. So you're getting an extra amount of hydration, you're getting that calming and soothing, and it sinks in so well into the skin. Absolutely beautiful. I love the feel of this one. This is their newest launch, and honestly, already a holy grail. So good. And it's actually got the extract of Centella asiatica, which is one of the core ingredients in here, which is going to calm, soothe and hydrate alongside so many other amazing ingredients. And when they actually launched this product, I think the tagline was something like, don't let the skin barrier be a craze or be a fad or whatever they phrased it. And I'm like, yes, it's not a trend, that's the word they used. Skin barrier isn't a trend. It's something that we should be committing to throughout the year. And this is a great serum to just repair any barrier function that might be damaged and just give our skin everything it needs to be like tip-top shape throughout winter. Feels great. Hopefully you can tell the difference. I think it just lessens redness and irritation and works so well. I think we can see that. Right, finally, let's come on to retinoids. And there are lots of different retinoids on the market. If you're already using tretinoin, which is a prescription retinoid, keep using it. If you're not and you're going for something over the counter, I would encourage everyone to switch to retinal, which is a much less irritating but more effective version of vitamin A. It's going to be work better than retinol, retinol esters, and the things that are out there. This is my top tip, and I would say to everyone, if you haven't tried retinal, give it a go. Less irritating, which is just going to be like heaven sent for those winter months where our skin is already fighting or battling a lot of irritation. I would also recommend an oil-based retinol if you can find one, because again, just dials up the level of hydration. That oil will definitely help with all of that. There's not that many on the market. Sunday Riley do one. There are a couple. So when I created my own retinoid product, of course I went for retinol in an oil base, which is this. This is the Mad About Skin Ultimate Anti-Aging Oil. Like I say, there are other options on the market, but they are quite hard to find. So I thought, let's fill that gap in the market, create a product that works. And I mixed it in with some of my moisturizer today. I'm using the Boots Collagen Night Cream. It's a great option because it also has a little bakuchiol in, and I find bakuchiol with retinol just dials up that anti-aging benefit. Retinol, like I say, a lot less irritating, but you still get the same great results. I mix these two together, so a couple of pumps of the Mad About Skin retinol. If you're very dry skinned, 2 pumps. If like me, you have an oily skin type, 1 pump will do. And then I just mix it in together and work it into the skin. Now that Mad About Skin retinol oil is designed to be mixed into your moisturizer if you want to, or you can apply it just as a normal facial oil. It's up to you, but it's packed full of oat kernel or extract to calm and soothe, so it's going to minimize irritation, working alongside all the rest of your skincare, and that is my evening skincare routine, winter edition. Hopefully I've been able to demonstrate that by just increasing the amount of calming and soothing ingredients in your routine, decreasing any potential irritants, and just nourishing and treating the skin, you don't need to switch a whole lot out. Think about your cleanser and the one that you're reaching for. If you can reach for an oil-based retinoid, all the better. Make sure you've got an effective calming and soothing serum in, but the rest can all stay the same. We don't always need to spend a lot more in order to get a lot more from our routine. It's just about knowing how to layer, pair, and swap a few things out to get the best results. Wherever you are in the world, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful start to autumn, fall, as we come into winter, and sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.